confident in the gym, in my body, in my work. It's just like I can do hard things. I am a creator. I can create my body. I am in control here. That's what this journey's done for me. And
bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on my ass, so he call his pussy tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Same group of bitches, ain't no ass to the picture. Drop a couple racks, watch his ass get bigger. Tricking on licking, I'm looking at your nigga. If it's money right, he can eat it like a sticker. I ain't got time for you fake ass hoes. Talking all loud in them fake ass clothes. Fake ass shoes, plus that fake ass cold. I'm the realest bitch ever see snake ass hoes. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Dirty ass ass, baby girl, you need to back up. It's your mind, me, and I can't know my
in a lifetime, but you may never do a thing about it. Baby, loving you is such a joy. Put my panties down, pussy get wetter, boy, bigger when it's money long. I look in the mirror when I found I see the front, I had these panties on. If you nasty, come and eat it.
Here lies a nigga that never lied in his new song or any of his old songs. Know that I'll stay on me. Bad bitches trying to come through and lay on me. Trying to get the Earl Grey on me. It's on my sleeve and my body is in the Hall of Fame. High fashion. And my life is full of climaxes. And my wishes come actually, I just want my respect. They try to label me.
But I can space the period. You see my number in his phone, now you acting curious. He gon' buy me Gucci if I ask for it. He a taxi nigga walking Tom for it. I bet your little bitch get toxic.
Why the fuck you in the club and it's wild?
Niggas don't stop at area, just stare at my own posterior. I don't give a let him treat me. I gotta be a doctor, I'm up, got a real hot box for the bitch. Don't take little black bitch, add it up. Hoes taking shots, but overseas burn cause I'm working. My chain ain't hitting, this bitch ain't hurting. Look out. And if the beat live, you know little children.
Wanna look like me. I bet your little brother wanna fuck on me. Hood bitch, little pussy, I ain't average. He can't come around without that cabbage. Pop a pussy bitch, Quin, like a bubble gum. I ain't never worry, I just do it for fun. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Dirty ass ass, baby girl, you need to back up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Dirty ass ass, baby girl, you need to back up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Dirty ass ass, baby girl, you need to back up.
that's that stuff. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so growing up in the deep south, I grew up in Mississippi. It was honestly like a curse to be a black girl with no ass, you know. My entire life it's been damn pancake, no hips, no ass. Like, oh my god, are you a white girl? You have all titties, no ass. Oh my god, are you even black? Like, that was my self-image growing up. Just hella people from my family, my friends, people I didn't know, telling me that not having ass was wrong. I'm a black girl, why don't I have ass? What's going on? And it definitely impacted my personal self-esteem. Also, as a bigger girl with no ass, it was just like double homicide, okay? And I honestly just got to a point where I was trying to defend myself. I got to a point where I didn't even want to try to grow my booty because it was feeling like it felt like I was giving in to the pressure. Like, maybe they're right, I should have an ass, right? I'm a girl with, like, that's what it felt like I would be doing if I tried to grow my glutes. So I was just very adamant about not even trying to, like, fuck a squat, fuck a whatever. It was just like, no, I'm fine the way I am. And I honestly think that was an essential phase for me to grow in self-love, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, I was just entirely resistant to trying to make any real actual body recomposition changes because it took me so long just to accept what I look like, because I had so many people telling me what I look like was wrong. Anyway, I talk more about like what made me start realizing that I could change my body and how I started and all that jazz in my how I lost 60+ pounds video, my body recomposition journey with PCOS. And honestly, if you want to know more about how I got into it, go watch that. But yes, we're now I'm now officially a year into training. I committed to figuring out how to be a strength training girly February of 2022, and it's now February 2023. And I gotta say, I'm so much more confident now. Like, actually, my ass has grown, and like I've been way more consistent, very committed to the goal once I realized that I could do it and that it was scientifically possible. And y'all, I've been feeling so confident in the gym and my body and my work. It's just like I can do hard things. I am a creator. I can create my body. I am in control here. That's what this journey's done for me, and it's truly been amazing. I can't cap with you. It's been amazing. I look amazing. And you know what the key to seeing all this progress has been? Because it took me 2 years to lose at least half that weight. I've lost about 20 pounds a year, and each year the last 3 years. It wasn't until this last year that I actually started to be intentional about reshaping my body. So I've really only been on this journey for a year, and I've made this much progress because I have been what? You already know it. You already know it. The key to progress is what? Consistency. Yes, consistency works. I hate to say it. I really do. I hate to say it. I hate to say it to me and to you. I hate to say it, but consistency works. Consistency works. Creating a daily routine that literally incorporates the habits you need. Like, this is just a routine for me. Like, I'm gonna get a protein smoothie every morning, so the gains are gonna be God, period, because it's my routine. You know, making daily habits part of your everyday routine really makes your long-term goals that much more achievable, because you're not even thinking about it. You're just doing what feels good, and the results come anyway. Make a fitness plan, or buy a fitness plan, or create a fitness plan that will tailor your body to the goals that you have specifically, and follow that to a T for 3 months and watch your body change. Then you want to start incorporating some habits that I'm going to discuss today on why I think I've made so much progress in the last year. And of course, this is an ongoing journey. My ass is not done. We're going to have a fatty. I already got a fatty. I'm going to get a fattier. Fatty walk. So yes, I'm going to take y'all through today why I think my glutes have started growing, and take you to the gym with me. And I hope y'all are encouraged to come get a fatty with me. So let's get into it, babe. So here's why I think my glutes have started growing over this last year. Firstly, I have been gymming quite consistently. I've been doing daily weighted movement 3 to 5 times a week for a year now. Empty gym means I can use my speaker. That's why I came to my apartment gym. as consistently as possible. So I personally follow a program. I've been following the Booty King program I've done the home program and gym program for over a year now, or for a year now. Figuring it out on my own was honestly too much when I first started, so I was just like, here's what I want to work on, what kind of program should I get, and if you want to know more about that, watch the weight loss video. But I found a program and challenged myself to be consistent for the entire 3 months, and then I kept being consistent, and I think that is why my glutes have grown. I have been committed to doing these same variations of exercises, but like every month for the last 12 months, and my ass is showing it. Like, it's like, wow, you've really been working me, you know. I've also not been skipping arm days. I think that is an incredibly important part about lowering your glutes, or making it look like, you know, you have that BBL effect. So I personally am this year working on my back a little more than before, but of course your back is going to be worked when you can't spot reduce or spot gain anywhere, so everything you do will affect your whole body. So my back has been affected while I've been working out, but I wasn't focusing on it. But what I have learned by focusing on it after those first 6 months of just trying to grow my glutes is that by not skipping arm days, you are really toning your back, and that creates the illusion of a waist. You know, if you have stronger, bigger arms and stronger, bigger legs, and then your waist is shrinking because of your cardio and your eating, then even if you're not like doing ab exercises, you're going to look smaller because of the illusion that's created from the proportions. So I love that. So I think that's also contributed to the way my glutes look now. I stopped skipping arm days. I don't always do abs, I can't even cap with you, but not skipping arm days has been paramount in doing things that work your back and chest super great. You know, with big titties, bra strap type things, if I can feel it in the bra strap area, then I know that's a good one. Secondly, I have been making sure that I am hydrating properly. I showed y'all earlier in my morning routine that I take creatine nearly every day. No, I take creatine every day, 1 to 2 scoops, so 5 grams of creatine daily, and that helps with muscle and bone health and growth. What improves that process within your body is making sure you're hydrated. So creatine is a naturally occurring substance in your body, then benefiting your muscle growth even more. And what this process that helps your bone health needs is as much water as possible. Like, the process will move slower the less water you have. So by focusing on hydrating, drinking my pre-workout, drinking my huge water gallon, all of these things help my gains. So creatine has been a major game changer. I didn't start taking it until I made the transition from home to gym workouts. So 6 months into this year, I started taking creatine, and whoo, the roundness, babe. Yeah. And so if you want creatine to be effective, don't just add it in, also drink the water necessary to make it work effectively. Also, by hydrating properly, I'm helping my brain and muscle recovery. We all know that we're 90% water or whatever the fuck. So you need to make sure you're filling up that much in your body, and that keeps your muscles recovered, so you're not straining and super sore the next day. Your skin looks good, and you're well rested, and you're energetic because you have all the processes have the things they need. So being hydrated is super important for recovery. And to help with this, I personally just have hella water bottles, okay? I have a water bottle in my gym bag. I have a water bottle in my book bag. I kind of collect water bottles. I've been collecting them for a while, and I decorate them with stickers. And I recently got a hydro jug because it's super huge. I just love a good water bottle. So there's never an excuse to not have water near me, to not meet my goal, even though I be making excuses. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I have the water bottles nearby and around so that I can fill it up whenever I want to and make sure I am staying hydrated. Another reason I think my glutes have started growing is because I've really been prioritizing eating enough food. And making sure the food that I'm eating has enough protein for my goals. So by eating enough food, I mean, do not be intermittent fasting. Do not wait until the day is halfway over to actually eat. Your body is yelling at you. I know it is. I know that it is. Your body's yelling at you. Stop it. Don't do that. No intermittent fasting, no detoxing, no specialties. Just eat enough food and make sure the food has the right stuff in it, and you will be fine. So I think that's why my glutes have been growing. I don't do any tips and tricks. I literally eat almost the exact same meals daily. I have a list of foods. So I list out that I want at least 120 grams of protein, I want this many macros, and I need to be under 2,000 calories. But between 1,750 and 2,000 calories is my maintenance amount. So as long as I'm hitting those, I'm fine. I did use MyFitnessPal for quite some time during those first 6 months, so I got used to like how much protein is in this. I ate it so often, I just know now. And so now I don't use calorie counting. I just know like, oh, this meal is going to be 20 grams. I don't have to think about it because I got so used to it. But I eat almost the same meals now because of that. I got used to it. I saw what was working, what was too many calories, what tasted good, what met my goals, and now I have a list of go-to foods that meet my goals that I can make sure I have stocked in my kitchen and that I can make quickly, not quickly, whatever. So I have high protein foods in my house. I don't really count calories anymore, and I base what I eat on fullness and energy. So I need to be able to work out for at least an hour because I know I'm putting in a lot of effort with that mind muscle connection. So I'm going to be in there for a minute. So I need as much energy as possible, which is why I take the pre-workout. Personally, don't need it, but while I take the pre-workout and while I make sure I eat before I go to the gym. I do not gym fasted because I need all the energy I can get. So I gotta make sure that I am getting enough protein in, and I really have been on that shit, especially this week. Look at my ass, y'all. I've really been on it this week with my protein goals, and that has definitely contributed to my booty pumping whenever my booty is not pumping, because it does not look this perky and this great every single day. It looks different every day. Your body looks different every day, but my booty looks the perkiest when I have been meeting my protein goals, and that's just facts. I will say about this though, making sure I'm eating enough food and that it has the right stuff is absolutely the hardest part. The gym has 100% become a routine for me, and I do the same exercises every week, so it's not like the most challenging part about that is the weights. So the habit isn't the challenging part, but for eating and making sure I am doing what I need to support this habit, that's hard as hell. Food expensive, time expensive, protein powder is expensive. It's a lot, you know, so I ain't gonna care about that. But since being able to prioritize these things and incorporate them, I have seen growth. So I start my workouts with a warm-up on the elliptical to really work on my heart health. So it is very important to get cardio in as well. I think this is another reason my glutes have been growing. I have more energy to work out when I have more endurance, and the more endurance comes from practicing cardio. Also, another reason why it's important to include cardio, because if I'm going to eat enough to support my goals, I'm eating 1,750 calories. That's not a super large deficit. So to create a deficit and make sure I'm still losing my waist, I need to increase my NEAT, my natural or expenditure or whatever. I'll put it on the screen. I need to increase my NEAT so that even though I'm eating a lot of calories, I am naturally burning off a lot because my heart health is so good, and I'm burning off a lot in the gym, and I'm going on daily walks. So my heart health is good, I have a well-rounded approach, and I'm doing what I need to counteract eating enough food for my protein gains. So making sure that I'm doing my warm-up, that I walk after, just making sure I'm incorporating cardio. It's definitely been a game changer for making sure I see the difference, because all of this strength training and all of that stuff is not going to be as visible if you are not in a deficit in toning while toning. Speaking of that, while toning, you absolutely cannot spot reduce, and you therefore cannot spot gain. So I'm trying to really take this well-rounded approach to my body. I know I have to do these things for the muscles, I have to do this for the waist, I have to do this for the chest, I have to do this for thickness, I have to do this for rest. So really making sure I have a well-rounded approach has been look at my ass. Anyway, the last major part about my glutes growing this last year, I think, is from actually letting my muscles recover. So that's that hydration piece, and also getting enough sleep. I've been talking about sleep a lot because it is so incredibly important for your mental health and your body health, that it's just, she's that girl, especially with PCOS. As a PCOS girly who needs my hormones balanced, when my sleep is off, I am off. It's facts, okay? So letting my muscles recover is when I see the most progress and when I see the best aesthetic look of my ass. So going to bed at a reasonable time. Honestly, this is what I'm sucking at the most right now, because being productive is time consuming. But I do still prioritize my sleep, making sure I get a minimum of 5 hours, ideally 7 to 9 hours a night. And that makes sure that your brain is recovering, your muscles are recovering. Nothing will help you. None of these other tips will help you if you are not getting enough sleep. Your hormones will be off balance, and you'll be craving things you shouldn't be craving. You won't have the energy to work out like you should. You won't be focused on your work, therefore you won't be motivated. All of it is off when your sleep is off. So prioritize your sleep. And then also personally, as far as recovery and keeping my hormones balanced, I have to think about my mental health. And for me, that means not letting these niggas or these bitches stress me out and raise my cortisol and shit even higher. Like, I am a grad student, okay? Poverty and grad school are doing enough to raise my stress. I don't need another extra. So I'm doing all I can to keep my stress low, make sure I'm resting, prioritizing recovery and hydration and food, and really making sure that my body is not neglected even though I'm going after all of these things. Like, making sure it's a well-rounded approach through habitual living is the key. Yeah. Okay, I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, friends.